My name is Zena Berkey and welcome to my YouTube channel. In case you are new here, I am a young adult fiction author and tomorrow it starts. Tomorrow is officially the start of Big Brother Season 20 and I am so excited. Big Brother is a show I have watched since I want to say Season 6 or 7. I've missed very few, if any, episodes and I absolutely love the show. I don't always consider myself a super fan though, just because I feel like some of the details get blurred. So I feel like I'm like a half step down from super fan. Not sure what that title would be, but that basically applies. Anyway, since the season is starting tomorrow, I thought it was finally time to do kind of a cast introduction video, if you will. I've done this in the past where I just kind of talked about everyone, but I realized this is a really big cast and I had a lot of different things I jotted down for everybody. And then I kind of started sorting through everything and realized I have 3 people that I really don't care for and 3 people that I really am excited to see play this summer. So rather than share about every single person, I would share those 6 different people, the 3 that I really don't care about, and the 3 people that I'm hoping do great this summer. That being said, I will also be doing a predictions video on how I think the season will go, and that'll be coming up. I'll probably do that on Thursday night, since usually opening, like the opening weekend day, I don't know what words I'm trying to say, but basically it's gonna happen soon, so stay tuned for that. So I have all my notes that I will be referring to, but let's go ahead and jump into the 3 people that I don't particularly care about this season, and I don't necessarily, I'm not exactly excited about, if you will. You'll see, you'll see. So up first is Tyler, and the second he started talking, he just really has that like super chill surfer vibe, and we've seen that person countless season after season after season, and they honestly never really do well. And he even addressed that issue, but I feel like him saying, oh yeah, I know I'm a surfer and we always go home, blah, 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 whatever, I'm not gonna do that. Like, I honestly don't, like, I just didn't like him immediately, and it was kind of just like, okay, whatever, like, you claim you're not gonna be like all the rest of the like chill bros. Like, I can just imagine him saying the word bro like constantly. So I don't know, I just really didn't like it. And so I honestly was like, okay, let's get rid of him soon, because his like just demeanor was just not really my favorite. And so yeah, like I wrote down like a buzzword for each person, and for his it was just bye, because I really think he's not gonna last long. I know he said he's gonna push through that stereotype, but like I don't really see it happening. So Tyler is first on my people I don't really care to see in the house this summer. Up next we have Angela. Now Angela said right away that she is a fitness model. Not like a fitness guru, but a fitness model. And as she kind of started going on and talking, she talked a lot about like showmances and really wanted to be in one, and everything about her felt like a watered down, a little bit more conceited almost version of Christmas. Like, I loved Christmas. Christmas was amazing. Angela is not a fitness guru like Christmas. She's a fitness model. Christmas walked into the house and wasn't necessarily looking for a showmance, ended up not really being in a showmance, but definitely had that relationship with Paul. Angela's like, I'm gonna flirt if I have to. And so, but the buzzword I wrote down for her was Thanksgiving, because it's not really as good as Christmas, but it's like, has some things similar. I just really feel like she's that stereotypical, like, pretty girl that's a model. I mean, like, think about some of the models that we've had in the past. Gina Marie immediately pops into my head, as well as Aaron? Yes, Aaron from that same season. You know, we have these people who come in and yeah, they might watch some Big Brother, but they're really just there to be beautiful. And in my eyes, that doesn't make good TV. I would rather have people that aren't the most attractive be able to play the game, like straight up. And so, I don't know. Angela said that she like knows a lot about, or like knows a good bit about the game. And then, oh, she said she wants to come off as like the ditzy dumb kind of person, which the person in my eyes that did the best at that ever is Shelby from BBOTT. And she did it perfectly, because she was like an airhead without being ditzy. Like, she just like, she used the wrong words. Like, she was amazing. And I don't know that anyone's ever really been able to pull it off other than her, because they like, people can see right through them. And so I don't know, I feel like that whole, like, I'm a model, I'm pretty, I should be on TV whole thing that Big Brother does with some people, I'm just not into it. And so, quite frankly, I'm like, I'm okay if Angela goes home really early. She claims she's going to get involved in the all-boy alliance. I think that's code for she's going to have a showmance and try to get that, or have that get her super far in the game. That's what I'm trying to word, so sorry. And I just don't care for that kind of gameplay, quite frankly. So, yeah. Thanksgiving should just go. Christmas already happened. Or, yeah, last season. Chronologically in life, whatever. Thanksgiving's first. But we already had Christmas. We don't need off-brand Thanksgiving. The final person that I honestly wish wasn't in the house, this one possibly the most, is Brett. From the second I saw him, there was just something like kind of like smarmy about him. Like, I just really don't care for him, and he's talking about cybersecurity, and I almost felt like he was talking down to Ross. Like, he really is, he's important, just ask him, and he can read people, let him tell you, and it was just really frustrating. And just all the different stuff that he talked about just felt really like forced and really conceited. And then he starts talking about showmances, and he's basically like, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do because it's gonna like get me farther and blah blah blah. And honestly, it just sounded like such a player. Like, the buzzword I wrote down for him was player. And I think he thinks he's gonna walk in and be like king of the castle, get all the ladies, they're gonna all just keep him there because they think he's cute, which he wasn't super, super cute. Like, I don't know. He's not bad, but like, whatever. There's better people in the house. Let's just say that. But he reminded me of Polly, not Paul, but Polly, who was not only on Big Brother, but has since been on X on the Beach on MTV. And I just really feel like his whole demeanor is very much a player. And so Brett really reminded me of him, and that's not a good thing. I think when people come into the house and they're like, well, I kind of know the game, or like, I'm good enough at the game, but what I'm really gonna do is like get a girl who can help me run both sides of the house. Like, I just don't really appreciate that kind of gameplay. And I just feel like Brett assumes he's going to walk in the door and every single girl is going to be like, sign me up for a showmance. Like, I want to be with you for good. And he's just so conceited about it that it bugs me. Definitely rubs me the wrong way. I, again, just see him as kind of a player. So, not super excited to see him in the house. Honestly, I think other than Tyler, I would like to see him go first. So now that we've covered the 3 people that I'm not really super pumped to see in the house, I want to talk about 3 people that I cannot wait to see play this game. These are people that really, just from the interview with Ross, gave me really good vibes. That doesn't mean that everyone else was like just mediocre, but they weren't necessarily super amazing or super not, and so they were kind of all in a similar pool. These 3 people really stood out though, and they make me really excited for this summer. So up first is Casey. Now, she is definitely kind of like a super fan and really just like knew her stuff and just seemed really like chill, but not in like the I'm not going to be good at this game, I'm just like kind of an airhead or like surfer or whatever kind of way. Like, she just seems really like level-headed. Now, that being said, she did say if anyone like messes with her people, like, she's going to go off, and I think she probably has that side. Like, it definitely, like, she hinted at it, but I don't think she's going to be that person that's going to go like bust down doors and run and yell screaming and going crazy at people. Like, I think she's going to be that more, again, like level-headed person and be kind of like a peacemaker, and she's that person that just seems like she's gonna be loyal no matter what. Like, what she says happens, what she promises she follows through on. She's gonna be that person that when she's HOH, she's willing to make moves, but she's not willing to do it dirty. She's not gonna make personal attacks at people. Like, that's just really the vibe I got from her. I also really like, she said, I'm open to showmances, I'm willing to do whatever it takes except be with a guy. And just the way that she said it, it was like so perfect. And I don't know, I just really like appreciated how she's like, I'm not going to say no showmances because then I'll be like that person that's in a showmance. Everyone's like, oh, you said this, you know, but she was just really like level-headed and cool about it. Oh yeah, and she's a women's football player and like does full tackle football. So, you know, she can get very physical. And she also was talking about how she's a chameleon. She can kind of like be girly with the girls. She can be more like rough around the edges with the guys. And I can just really see that. Like, she didn't have this like over the top bubbly attitude, but she also wasn't like mean or chill, like too chill, you know? And so I just feel like she's a good run-of-the-mill person that's going to make everyone feel really at ease. And the buzzword I wrote down for her was actually BFF, because I feel like she's the kind of person that you want as your best friend in the house. You want someone like her who, when you go to them and you're like, hey, this is going on, she's going to give it to you straight. She's going to tell you like straight up what's going on. She's going to be in your corner and fight for you if you're her friend. She's not going to cross you. And I really feel like she's that person person that, again, she's going to keep it like game and personal life separate. She's not going to attack your character. And she actually made a comment that she didn't like how Paul attacked people's character. And I thought that was really cool and just made me like her even more. So again, love Casey. Can't wait to see her in the house. And I think she's going to be someone that can really make alliances that will help her go really far. And she'll be that person that when she's kicked out of the house, everybody's crying. All right, up next, the person that I'm really pumped to see in the house is Winston. First and foremost, Winston, if when the season's over, you're feeling a little sad, you need someone to hang out with, call me. Just saying. Anyway, Winston, yes, he is very attractive, but he knows the game. Like Ross said, like he knew the diary room. He was like, I'm in the diary room. And I feel like a lot of people, once they were prompted, they were like, oh, this must be the diary room. But it really seemed like Winston was the one who like knew it was the diary room. And yeah, that's like a small thing, but he like continued to talk and really like knows the game and just knows so many different things. And yeah, I don't know. He just seems really knowledgeable. He also talked a lot about his family and loyalty, and I feel like he's just this really like well-rounded player. Someone that is not going to be deceptive for no good reason. He's not someone that's going to stab people in the back. He's someone who's going to be really like smart on game moves, like kind of being calculated but still being able to take risks. Like he just really seems like that character, that person, he's not a character, that person on the cast who is gonna be a rock for a lot of people. Now, he did say that he's single, and I can definitely see him as being someone that might get into a showmance, but I also don't think he's that person that's gonna be like, I'm in love with this person, let me throw my game out the window. Like, he really just seems this, like, solid, good all-around guy, and I'm really excited to see how he does in the house. There are a couple of guys with pretty strong personalities, but I think I can see Winston being that person that is friends with the jocks. He's also, you know, nice, or friends with the people that are maybe like more brainy and nerdy. Like, again, he's going to be that person that really sets the tone in a lot of situations, and I can't wait to see it go down because I think the house needs people like him who aren't going to stir the pot. They're going to make calculated game decisions. They're going to be kind to other people. They're going to be really a lot about like friendship and family, not Paul friendship, mind you. But so yeah, and on top of that, he's definitely attractive. And again, Winston, if you get out of the house, you see this video, you give me a call. We'll hang out. We'll talk about the diary room. Yeah, no? Okay. So the final person that I am super pumped to see in the house, and I think this is the person I can see going super far and probably had my favorite of the interviews with Ross of all time, and that was Sam. Right away when she started talking, she has just this super southern accent, and she starts to talk, and you know, based on the way she's dressed and stuff, when she said she was a welder, I was like, you're a welder? And like, you know, you can see her tattoo and her hair's up, but she has like nice makeup on. She got these bright, like sparkly earrings on. And then she said she used to be a hairdresser. And I was like, man, that is quite the dichotomy. But as she kept talking, it really became clear that she has kind of not a dual personality in a bad way, but she's like really sweet and kind, but then also like rough around the edges in really good ways. And I think as being a female, being a welder, I think there's a lot of toughness that goes with that. And so that's really awesome to see. And then on top of that, to know that she is a hairdresser, she's going to be able to relate to all the girls and all the really girly stuff that's going on in the house. So she was like talking though about how she's not really a fan. She kind of just checked out seasons, and I don't know. I don't know that her knowledge of the game is super huge, but we've seen people go pretty far. I mean, Big Brother Canada, one of the guys just made it almost to the last, I think he was, what, final 3? And he had never seen the show before. So it definitely doesn't mean that they're, like, completely ruined, you know, that they're going to have a terrible game. I think Sam seems like someone who's going to catch on quickly. She's going to make those friends, and it's going to be great. I wrote down some like different buzzwords. I said that she's, you know, really intelligent. She seems kind of kind of sassy, sorry, and really fierce. She said she is completely against bullying and will not stand for it. And I feel like there have been some seasons in the past where we definitely need someone like her. And just her taking that stance is really awesome. And I can't wait to see her shut things down and be like, listen, you're done. This isn't going to be a fight you have. And like, I can really see her being like a peacemaker. That being said, the whole story behind her Ruthless tattoo was beautiful, and I really loved it. And then she's like, oh yeah, and I got this tattoo and my grandma was still alive, and that really pissed her off. I was laughing so hard. So that was just amazing. The other thing I really liked, though, when Ross asked the question, he asked this of everyone, would you rather win and be hated or lose and be loved? And she said, it depends on why I'm hated. And I thought that was amazing. She's like, if I'm hated because I did bad things, like that's not good. But if I'm hated because I go against just because I go against the people that America likes and I've still stayed with my values, then that's not okay. You know, like, or like that like I'm fine with it, whatever. I'm not saying this correctly. Make sure you guys check out the bios below. I'll put the CBS link so you guys can see all the different people and like read up on their things and watch the videos. But she basically said, like, she's not just going to say like, oh, I don't want to be hated, because like, think about it. In the past seasons, there have been people that one person loves, the next person hates. And it really goes back and forth as to who people like and why. And I think Sam really has a level head on her shoulder of like, she's going to keep her morals. And if things go against her morals, she's not going to do it, even if it means people don't like her. And that, I think, is something just really important to have in this game. And so the buzzword I, of course, wrote down for her was ruthless, because I think she really is this like tough, ruthless person in that, you know, she understands it's a game and she's gonna, you know, do things that need to be done, and she really does have the sweet side. So I think she can not manipulate people, but in a way kind of guide them. But then at the same time, you know, there's this beautiful, what was it, the bluebird tattoo, and I think she does have this really sweet side that's going to come out, and she's not going to let people be bullies. And I can honestly really see her and Casey being friends and forming an alliance. I can see like the two of them kind of spearheading a group that's just about gameplay and not drama. And I'm really hoping that this might be a drama-free summer, because I feel like last summer it was more about the drama than it was the gameplay, and it was obnoxious. So I'm super excited for Sam in the house. She's definitely the person that I'm rooting for as of right now. That being said, tomorrow when they all get in the house, things could change. But right now, Sam is a rock star. I can't wait to see her play the game. All right, so those are my thoughts right now. Again, these are the 3 people that I'm not super excited about and the 3 people that I'm super pumped about. There's a lot of people in the middle. I just didn't have time to cover all of them, but please let me know your thoughts. Put them in the comments. Let me know. Let's start the conversation. Last season, there were people I felt different ways about, and it definitely changed as the season went on, as you get to know the people more. So this is all, you know, subject to change. This is just based on the one interview they did with Ross. So I'm excited to see how things go from here, and if my opinion gets changed based on how people compete and different things like that. But I'm definitely pumped for this season. I can't wait to see everybody just get into the house and kick off season 20. I'm really hoping they bring back some vets, not necessarily to play, but to like host competitions. Like, it would be amazing to get to see different people. Like, let's have Jeff and Jordan come by and like bring their kids, and like, you know, as much as I don't like them, Brendan and Rachel, and you know, let's have Nicole come back, because I just love her. She's my favorite ever. And a lot of people talked about Derek. It would be great to see, you know, Derek, or like, you know, oh gosh, I can't remember, the Hitmen, or, you know, the Brigade, like have these people come by and just let them be a part of the summer in small ways. Like, that would be amazing. Yeah, I don't know. Basically, I'm super pumped, though, for season 20. Can't wait for it to start. If you guys enjoyed this video, though, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Comment below your thoughts, your feelings. Do you agree, disagree? I'm 100% fine if you disagree. Let's just make sure we keep the comments civil. As much as I maybe didn't say super kind things about some of the people, I don't want people to think that I'm just like being mean or rude. This is just based on one interview, and I'm hoping that my opinions of different people might change if I had a lower opinion. So I apologize if anyone is offended by anything that I say, but if you are commenting as well, please do your best to keep them civil and things like that. Finally, make sure you're subscribed to my channel with notifications on so you can find it as soon as I'm uploading more videos about Big Brother. I will probably do updates twice a week, and then any of the live eviction nights I will do live. So that's going to be lots of fun. Stay tuned for that. The double eviction, finale night, all that good stuff. I thought about going live tomorrow, but that might be a bit much. Plus, it's going to be a lot of emotions and just like me figuring out who everybody is. But stay tuned. I'll be doing my predictions video soon, and lots more BB coverage this summer. So thank you guys so much for watching. I can't wait for the season to start tomorrow and to see all these people interact and just, you know, take the BB house by storm. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.